Peace, this is Prince Razael, and today I want to talk about the true meaning behind the law of attraction and how it really works beyond, all the stuff that people been talking about. Because really, what it really boils down to is more than just thinking positive and expecting stuff to happen. It's three levels to it. It's the thinking, the action, then the reflection. And it goes like this. You hold positive thoughts and positive intentions in your mind, but then your actions have to back that up. Because it's one thing to think positive, then the moment somebody, come at you the wrong way, you at their neck, you're ready to do something to them. So that's really defeating the whole purpose of thinking positive. Then, once you put that action in, that the positive deeds or whatever, then you have to sit back and reflect, or that waiting period, as they call it. And that's where, a lot of people mess up at too, because they don't really know, well, how long is it going to take? How long do I have to wait? Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. When in reality, you're not, time as we know it is just an illusion. It's just a concept in our mind. You leave this planet, the universe will know what time is, 24 hours. That's all here in a material plane. So the whole concept of, the waiting period is just one moment. It's just one infinite moment. So it's really no such thing as a waiting period. And that goes back to, you really shouldn't have too many desires, because at the end of the day, what you think you want, you really probably don't want. Because let's just say you want a car. Then you think to yourself, well, why do I really want that car? Because eventually that new car is going to become an old car. That new house is going to become a new house. That new girlfriend is going to become an old girlfriend, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So are you really trying to manifest things that's going to, eventually fade away? Or is it, something deeper to it? Something that's, you can grasp onto a little bit longer than just a couple years or whatever the case is. We're going to be around 70, 80, 90, 100 years, even more for some. And you only really want something that's going to really, make you feel good for a little time? Or is it something deeper? Of course it's something deeper, and that's, you have to go into the, the metaphysics of it, where, you should basically base your life around living more spontaneous and in the moment. That's the whole thing. It's really about living in the moment more so than trying to manifest things. Because if you live in the moment and you just accept all forms of abundance instead of just limited it to, okay, well, I want a new car or a new house. When you just say, okay, I'm open to all forms of abundance, then you allow all forms to come in. So you're not really predicting things, and it always stays new because you're not sure what's going to happen. You just, okay, this happens, and you just, excuse the helicopter right by Air Force, but you're welcome to everything, and you're constantly surprised and anxious because you don't really know what to expect, but you're feeling good inside. It's not like an anxious and a lack, like, oh my God, I can't wait for my check to come. So, it'll be more of a, I'm ready to experience abundance and be, prosperous in all areas of my life. So when you stop limiting yourself to just, knew this, knew that, and be open to everything, then you will see your whole mindset changes. Like, okay, I'll welcome it all, and it all comes. And you're forever in a constant state of renewal, rebirth. And there's really no such thing as old, because there's going to always be more and more things, all forms, things that you probably couldn't even imagine that's happening to you. But if you just base it on just a car, yeah, you might get that car, but what about your rent still need to be paid? You still need a girlfriend or a boyfriend. You still need this. You still need that. A lot of people do rituals, like, oh, well, money ritual, rent ritual, love ritual, this, that. It's like it's never ending. But when you just stay open, period, to everything, just open to it all, and just let it come in when it do, and when it wants to leave, just let it leave. Come in, leave, and you're never really feeling at lack. Then you experience a whole different reality. So I just wanted to touch on that briefly. Check out my website, esotericknowledge.net. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace and Hotep.